Okay, hello, so my name is William. Okay. Today I'm going to read another part of it. I'm going to read Jeremiah chapter 5. Okay. Running to and fro through the gates of Jerusalem, and see now, and know that to seek the broad praises thereof, ye can find a man, if there can any excuse of judgment, and seeketh the truth. I will pardon it. And though they say the Lord liveth, surely they swear falsely. O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth, that hast stricken them, and they have not grieved, thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to come, but they have refused to receive correction. They have made their faces harder than a rock, and they have refused to return. Therefore I said, surely these are poor, they are foolish, for they know the way of the Lord, and nor the judgment of their God. I will give you unto great men, and will speak unto them, for they have known the way of the Lord, and the judgment of their God. And they have altogether broke the yoke, and burst the bonds. Wherefore a lion out of the forest has slain them, and a wolf and evening shall spoil them, and a leopard shall watch over their cities. Everyone go with their hens, and shall be torn in pieces, because their transgressions are many, and their backslidings are increased. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thou shalt have forsaken me, and sworn that there are no gods, who have fled them in the full, and then commit adultery, and deceive themselves by choosing the harlot's houses. They have fled houses in the morning, every one neighed after his neighbor's wife. Shall I not visit for these things, say the Lord, and shall be avenged such a nation on such a nation as this? Go ye up upon the walls, and destroy, and make not full an end, and take the battlements, for not the Lord's. For the house of Israel and the house of Judah, and Joel dreads thee against me, said the Lord. And they have violed the Lord, and said, it is not he, neither shall evil come upon us, neither shall we or the sword nor famine. And the prophets shall become wind, and the wind is not in them. Thus shall be done unto them. Wherefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I have made my words a mouth fire, and the people would, and shall devour them. So I will bring a nation upon you far, whiles of Israel, saith the Lord, and to my nation upon a nation, whose language thou knowest not, and neither understand what they say. Thou covered over in sepulchre, and the almighty men. And they say without harvest, and thy bread which thy sons, thy daughters shall eat, and they shall eat of thy flocks and thine heads. Thou shalt eat up of thy vines, and thy victories thou shalt impoverish thy fenced cities, and the earth thou treadest with the sword. Nevertheless, in those days of the Lord, I will not make full end with you. And it shall come to pass, where ye say, Wherefore doeth the Lord your God all things unto things, thou shalt thou answer him, and like ye said, forsaken me, and for strange gods in your land. For you shall serve strangers in the land, and it is not yours. Declare in the house of Jacob, and punish in Judah, saying, Hear now this, O foolish people without understanding, which I have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord, and ye not tremble at my presence, which I have placed in the end bound of the sea of my prudential decree. And that it cannot pass it, though the waves thereof toss themselves, and they cannot, yet can they not prevail, and though they roar, and yet they cannot, and they not pass over it. But the people of revolting Abelius hard, they revolted and gone. Neither say in their heart, neither does not fear the Lord our God, and giveth rain but the former and the latter in the season, and reserveth in the disappointed weeks in the harvest. And Greece have turned away these things, and your sins withholding good things from you. Among the people are found wicked men, and they wait as a trap, and they catch men. And as a cage full of birds, and full of deceit, therefore there are great wrecks and which. The wrecks and fame shine, and the overpretensive deeds of the wicked. And they judge in the cause of the fear of the fathers, and they prosper like the deity of they not judge. Shall not visit thee for these things of the Lord, and shall not my soul be avenged such a nation as this? Wonderful horrible things committed in the land. The prophets of prophecy falsely, and prophets shall bear reasonable by their means. And my people loved it, and have to so, and what will you do in the end thereof? Okay. Anyway, that's okay. Anyway, that's the ending of Jeremiah chapter 5. Okay. Okay, next we'll read Jeremiah chapter 6. Okay. And you have to go right now. So thank you for watching this video. Enjoy this. Bye.